What's up, guys? Winter Kills here. Welcome to a brand new deck profile. I'm here with my friend Adam, other Adam.
That's me.
Yep. He's playing his Kozmo Rokket deck the past few weeks. You guys have been asking to see this profile, so he's going to give it to us.
Hey, what's up? So this is Kozmo rocket ships. The only way to say it.
Yep.
Yeah. So I probably altered it a little bit since the 1 week, but that's okay. We're gonna go to space together. So 3 Dark Striders. I'm sure I have to explain this in Kozmo. It's very tough. Now the choice to make one of these gold rare was a tough one. I didn't want to make, but it's here for now.
Yep.
We've got 1 Forerunner and 2 Slip Riders, and that's it for the ships. There's not even a Dogfighter in here. Ships are great, and this is like the smallest count I've ever run. But like in a lot of instances, in a build like this, they're kind of bricks, so very bare minimum amount. But these boys are good.
Yeah.
Slip Rider could go to 3 in time. We got 1 Dark Lady, 1 Farm Girl, 2 Good Boys, and 3 Good Boys.
3 win can.
3 win can. The man, the can. Every time I've ever wanted to cut Farm Girl, she comes up again, so she's stuck in the deck, but that's fine.
Yeah.
All these cards are cool. I don't think I'd run anything else. Maybe a Sword Troopers. Ever since like Lynx have come out, that guy is kind of cool for cycling each other, but it's not really the build for that. So these guys are great. You don't like entirely need Tin Can just to win this deck, but it is like kind of the focus of it. So this is the pilot lineup. Go to space with these boys. And then the rocket part, it is quite small. It's just 2 Tracer and a Magna Rocket right now.
Why specifically the Magna Rocket?
Because I like my Garnets to be beefy.
Okay.
It's not really a Garnet. It's kind of cool that any of them can turn into good old Striker Dragon over here.
Yeah.
Because that just lets you pop ships, and that makes your opponent's PP small.
Yeah.
And that's good. So I've been like messing around between like 3 and 4 rockets. I think that's fine for now. You can really go ham if you want to, but like you just don't need it like a huge engine. Tracer is just great, even for like popping ships on your opponent's turn and turn 1 into like a Slip Rider or something.
Yeah.
The other one I was running aside from this was a Rocket Recharger, I think. He's kind of cool for very specific scenarios where you can like crash an X-Check monster and get back a Dark Strider. He's cute, but doesn't come up like super often. But like they're all nice. The rocket engine is like very compact, but it's very cool in the stack.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. Any like small dragon can turn a Striker, but you really have to have a rock in the graveyard to use its effect, which is kind of a shame, because otherwise like Dark Worm or like Set Rotation or even like Instant Fusion would be really cool, but it is what it is. Spell lineup's very simple. We've got 4 Towns and 4 E-Tellies. Very nice. Only acceptable numbers, but
Yeah.
E-Telly is good. It's how you win. Normal summoning is bad. Special summoning is good. A wise man told me that once. Let's listen up. We have a 5th E-Telly. This one's a little bit of a sad E-Telly. He sits at the far end of the Thanksgiving table, but this guy's okay because like I think there's like 4 different levels that you run like 3 to 5 of, and then a few other random guys like Strawmen. So a lot of the time this will go up. It usually gets sided after game 1, to be honest, but like the summoning is good. Kozmo Town's great. It wins games.
Definitely does.
Speaking of winning games, if you have extra X space, you just run goats, because this thing just wins.
That
so
card is dumb.
it's very dumb. So and then the traps. This is a trap trick deck. There's a bunch of cool engines you can run in Kozmo right now. Like you can fill around with like Sky Strikers and like Lambdas and stuff, but in like a control-oriented variant right now, like trap trick's just very nice. There's a lot of great options with the normal traps. So we're man mode. The only hand trap we're running in the main is 3 Impermanents. You really like don't need this, but it's nice. It's a great option for this, and it does things sometimes. It's versatile. It's not like super impactful, but the meat and potatoes are this guy, because this card's just incredible.
It is very good.
It does a lot of things a lot of time, and that's a lot very cool.
It banishes from grave too, which is really good.
Yeah, like banishing from grave
And
or
doesn't
from field.
target either, right?
Yeah, no, that's what makes it amazing.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, you like float your ships into like whatever pilots or other ships you want, and you just get rid of whatever you want, and like you search off a Kozmo Town or Farm Girl whenever you want. So the card's just like A1.
Yeah.
And then we got these guys and these boys. This is super important, because if you're really bad at Yu-Gi-Oh, you only draw like Trap Trick and Kozmo Town, and this can get you into like Tin Can stuff. And then this is great, because this makes like your turns on your opponent's turn not terrible.
Yeah.
It's your second turns, I like to call them. And I was testing out Heavy Storm, or what? No, what's it?
Storm Dragon's Return?
Yeah, that card. That card's like cool. Oh, hard to say as I just proved. But like that and this serve a similar function, but this is like more live more of the time. Even though Dragon Storm's like really cool in a lot of applications, and like I don't think I want to run both at once.
Yeah, makes sense.
So that was 40 cards. Actually, that might have been 39. I think there's an upstart hiding somewhere here.
Yeah.
But that's okay. So yeah, like a few things changed, but like the build's nice and simple for now. Deck's nice. It's not going to top a YCS anytime soon, but you can wreck some heads at a regional.
Extra deck now?
Yeah, the extra deck, which matters so much. So these are the XCs, plus a Time Thief Redoer.
Yeah.
Insert here. This is that Time Thief Redoer, alternate art.
Yeah.
This is really cool because you make them with Tracer a lot. Tracer's got a lot of really good targets. This is still incredible, and this is cute. You hard make it with like Dark Destroyers.
Yeah. Probably doesn't come up that much, right?
Yeah, no, it's super nice. And I guess I'll say now, like the extra deck like doesn't matter like a ton.
Yeah.
And like you could run something like Extravagance, which you noticed was missing from the main deck, and that's because that card costs money. I didn't feel like buying it right now.
Yeah,
but also, draw power is nice, but it's only like so needed in the main deck. Like deck's fairly consistent. Like there's no allures because there's not enough darks. There's no desires because like it conflicts with the main deck too much with Trap Trick and ships.
Yeah.
Conflicts with everything really. Like Extravagance is fine to mess around with if you have it. It's decent. Drawing 2 is pretty good, I heard. But like when you're not running, it also gives you more options with the extra deck, which does come up. This is really just for the scapegoat. If you ever turn a tin can into this, feel bad. This card's good. You can run 2 of it. This is for scapegoat. This, and this, on top of the Time Thief Redoer, are like really good to make off a Tracer. That's where you make a lot of your extra deck plays. So yeah, it's just like really nice. IP Masquerade is new, but she's good for like having interruption. Yeah. Even though like, especially going first, you're not going to sub 3 monsters very often. This is cute sometimes for just getting to the numbers you need, and like it can add back like a Dark Destroyer sent off a tin can. And people are forced to put things in really awkward zones with like Salamangrate and Orca sometimes. So this catches people off guard. It's cute. But like the fact that they're all darks, like Tracer locks you into them, but there's just enough good of them that are like really good. So. Those are those other links. Nightmares are pretty cute.
Yeah.
This like never gets made, but it's here for now. 2 machines, so you can make it off 2 ships awkwardly if you really need to. This is probably pretty unnecessary though.
Yeah.
So you're just kind of cool. You don't make a lot, but if you do, it's just gonna be game. Because you draw into Dark Destroyer, you summon Dark Destroyer, and then you win.
Yeah, I know, yeah. You summon off the Star User, right?
Oh yeah, like look, I'll summon it however I want to summon it. Yeah, so yeah, it skips the pilot, no middleman. If you got to the point where you're summoning this, you're not getting hand trapped, so you're just free to go. Yeah. And then this guy's also cute. You just have a lot of things that are banished, so it'll get insane. And you can also like tag a pilot into something in the opponent's turn. Again, like the links like only come up so much, but they're there. They're nice.
Yeah.
Just like the strength of this deck is in the main deck, of course. Like. It's not gonna be stellar right now, but like the deck has a lot of like decent interactions in the current format. Like it's got like a really free striker matchup and Salamangrate. Orcust is kind of tough, which is unfortunate because that deck's like really good. But even then, there's a few cute things you can do.
Yeah, Dark Destroyer is still a really good card.
Dark Destroyer is pretty not terrible, I would say. And I don't have the whole side deck together here because I am unprepared. But the only really cards that matter are like these and like 3 Nibiru's because those are free wins. And you don't need them though. If you don't have these, don't worry about it. And then this card's super cute for Trap Trick.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'm a mess. I don't have a full side deck together. I'm a poor duelist. That's okay. So Kozmos, go to space.
Yep.
Win the space race. Beat Russia.
Yep.
We're here.
So overall with the deck, how do you feel about it? Is there any changes you might make? Does it, reason why you might not play it? What are its bad matchups, etc., etc.?
Yeah. So again, like Orcus can be tricky just because like Dingirsu's really good.
Yeah.
There are some other like matchups like Pendulum and stuff that could be a bit difficult. Overall, like I think the deck's like still versatile and where you can run a lot of different engines, and the stuff that's in here right now, like. It's not going to get hit anytime soon, so this is like a deck you can just like kind of mess around with.
Yeah.
I think again, like a lot of the big greatest strengths of this deck, like it's tough to get out of the early game, but grind is really good, which is kind of like a staple of the current format. And like its ceiling once it gets going is like pretty high, and it can just like run like a pretty low amount of defensive cards, but still like get its engine going, which is kind of it's nice. But like.
So you said one of the main things you might want to add in the future if it gets rid of something like Extravagance?
Extravagance is fine. Honestly, like if this was a deck I was actually playing right now, you can shell out for them.
Yeah, definitely.
I think it has a few other awkward interactions with a few cards in the main deck just because like it restricts you for the rest of the turn, and like it's kind of tough because then like you definitely can't run the Scapegoat, and when it's just a one-off, like it's absolutely a free win.
Yeah.
But like you can't run like the Sayuja. Like if you're running like these cards, you'd have to like max out on like all of them, and then like it takes away the option to also have cards like this. Yeah. So like Extravagance like limits the extra deck, which I don't love, but drawing 2 is also just you can't complain about it.
Yeah, no, for sure.
But like in the current format, like I think it's fine. I think it's also got like a really cute like the Thunder matchup's like fine. Like there's not a lot of like super bad matchups for it, which is. It's fine. Like you could take this deck to a regional, and
Yeah, no, definitely.
yeah, it's just like mid game. You have a lot of different things you can do with the cards, and I guess I'm not sure if there are like a ton of like really cute interactions, but like I said, like the best thing about this deck is to be smart with like the tracers and like what it can pop when ships on the opponent's turn, your own things to get your early game stand your turn, and like Strawman just has a lot of cute plays, and depending like what ship you want to grab, if you can crash it, or like. This can also like interact with like the Act Chick, and work grab a lot of psychics. Like like again, once you get going, you kind of just have everything. Kozmo Town gives you infinite resources, and the deck just has like a strong grind.
Nice.
So it's cool, it's cute. We go to space out here.
All right, well, thank you for the profile, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
You
Anytime.
Probably made a lot of people happy by showing them this because they've been asking for weeks and weeks. So.
Yep, and now we can all be sad as Darkstrayer gets a Dingir suit together.
True.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you for watching, guys.
Play it heart of the game. Only place
game.
to play Cosmos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the profile, man.
Thank you,
and,
Mike.
Winter Kill signing out. We'll see you guys in the next one.